Good morning, guys. It is currently 6:45 a.m. I have a big day today and I'm starting off the day with my apple cider vinegar water. I already drank half of it, but I wanted to show you guys what I eat in a day, and I'm a bit in a rush, so I'm just gonna show you guys like what I'm having right now. Usually before a workout, I just dipped my robe in my coffee. Cool. Usually before a workout, I will have a bit of a snack. However, because it's so early today, I am not hungry and I'm just going to be doing cardio. So I can kind of do that on an empty stomach and then come home and have a really good breakfast. If I'm training with my trainer though, I'll show you guys what I usually have. But I'm also having, right after I have my water, I am having a coffee. This is just, I like to have cold brew with coconut milk and 2 stevias. And I am weird and I warm it up in the microwave. But here's what I would have typically if I am working out with my trainer. I have 2 of these thin rice cakes, and the reason why it's not like a hefty meal or anything is just because I would get kind of nauseous if I ate too much and I would feel like food sloshing around, whereas this would just make me feel like I have energy but I don't feel the food because it's so light. I have some almond butter on top. Then I would cut up a strawberry and put it on one, and then put like 6 blueberries on another, and then top it off with some organic raw honey, and it's delicious. My water is done, my coffee is out of the microwave, and now I'm just going to put 2 stevias in there. Hey guys, I just finished up my casting and it is 11 a.m. and whoa, the sun is bright. I'm walking back to my car and I am hungry and I need coffee. I honestly did not eat my oatmeal on the way to my casting because I brought my protein oats. They're actually here in my little bag and over seat, and I thought that I was gonna be hungry after my workout and waking up early, because every time I wake up early I get hungrier so much earlier, obviously because you've been awake for longer, but I really did get hungry and now I'm like hungry. So I like to just listen to my body, wait for my hunger cues, as opposed to just eating, you know, first thing in the morning even if you're not hungry. So it's kind of like unintentional intermittent fasting, but usually I'll have a snack before my workout and then eat immediately after, but also that depends on the type of workout. Like today I just did cardio. I did 3 miles, like 3.5, running on the treadmill, and that was it. So and then I did some sauna. So yeah, it's not like weightlifting where I'm like super famished afterwards. But anyways, I'm in the parking garage. That casting actually went by really fast. And hello, focused. I was in there for like less than 30 minutes. And now I'm on my way to another casting. And it's like about an hour away. This casting was in El Segundo and the other one I have is in downtown, but I have time to stop for gas and Starbucks, and I'm gonna eat my little oatmeal in peace. But yeah, I'm back to my car. Okay, so great news. I got my Starbucks, and I just got a grande nitro cold brew with coconut milk, and then I add 2 stevias and a little bit of chocolate powder on the top, which makes it delicious. I have a water bottle. Don't hate me for the plastic water bottles. I grabbed it out of necessity. And then I also have my overnight oats, which I guess I kind of didn't really explain to you guys my overnight oats situation. And every time I have a busy morning, I always prep my overnight oats overnight. All that I put in here is plain steel cut oats with protein powder and coconut milk, and today I added chia seeds on the top. And it's delicious. It tastes like chocolate pudding, especially because the chia seeds and the protein powder at the top kind of make this like frosty consistency. Sometimes I add different kinds of toppings or fillings. Like when I'm at home, I put berries in it, like blueberries and strawberries, cut up some banana, put on top. Other times I add flax seeds to it, or I put powdered peanut butter inside, or powdered almond butter. Just fell in my pants. But it's so good. So yeah, and then also good news, my client, my second one for my casting, said that they would see me sooner. So, it's currently 11:11. According to my Fitbit, make a wish. I am going to get gas when we go to this casting. And I'm so excited that they can see me early, because that means I don't have to kill an hour of time for no reason. I'm on my way. And yeah, that's what I'm eating right now. It's 11:11. I'm eating my first meal. Doesn't usually go this way. I'm a breakfast person. I'm not like a forced intermittent fasting person, but I do like to listen to my body's natural hunger cues. And I think that recently I've become a lot more in tune with my body in every way, like what foods serve me, what foods don't. Not to say that I don't eat the foods that make me feel like shit, because sometimes I still eat them, like cheese or sugar. I still eat them on occasion. But for the most part, I'm just better at, as opposed to like restricting certain food groups or whatever, being like, okay, well, this one actually works for me and this one doesn't. And this food makes me feel good and this one doesn't. Same thing with portions and figuring out when I'm actually full or when I'm eating out of boredom. And also same thing with listening to hunger cues. It takes time. I'm not perfect at it by any means. But I'm getting there, getting better. So that's that. Okay guys, so it is lunchtime and I'm just having a little snack. I chopped up an apple, this is a Fuji apple with some cinnamon, and then I'm making myself a lunch. Here I have some broccoli, Brussels, and a piece of salmon that I'm going to be putting in my little air fryer, which won't turn on because the little like this basket part isn't like clipped in. But I put the salmon in for like 10 to 12 minutes, just depending. I like it to get a bit crispy. And then what I'm also going to add is this. This is my go-to if you are in need of bulking up your meals. I call myself a visual eater. It sounds really silly, my friends all make fun of me, but I need my meal to be visually large, otherwise I don't feel satisfied and full. So I like to bulk up my meals with things like spinach or cauliflower rice or romaine lettuce or leafy greens of any kind, cruciferous vegetables. I swear I can speak. And yeah, that kind of stuff just helps me feel more full, and it also, like I said, visually I feel like I'm eating more. And I just feel really nourished when I have a meal like this because it has everything you really need. And I feel pretty good up until dinner, and I might have like a little bit of a snack beforehand, but foods like this, like I call these farty foods, cauliflower and then also cruciferous vegetables kind of make your stomach bloat, but I'm okay with that because it makes me feel more full. So yeah. So here's my plate for lunch, and then I also just added some honey mustard. This is only like 10 calories for a teaspoon, so just kind of be mindful, because you think a teaspoon, oh yeah, that's like 5 squirts. It's probably not. But yeah, I feel like mustard is overall my favorite condiment. So and then this is like about half the bag of cauliflower rice, but it's literally 50 calories for this whole freaking bag, so I probably will eat the whole bag if I feel up to it. But again, like cauliflower rice is a godsend when it comes to keeping yourself full. At first, yeah, I do feel pretty stuffed, but honestly, in terms of like going throughout my day and not getting hungry until dinner, it really, really helps. And I know that I had at least something super nutritious, and I have my really good healthy fat as well as protein from the salmon. And then I also have all of my veggies and stuff. And I had my little apple for a little bit of a like a carb-based snack. So yeah, and that way if I go out during the day, I just will feel full. You know what I'm saying? I also put a little bit of this balsamic vinegar on my Brussels sprouts. And yeah, that's that. This is lunch. Okay guys, so I am back for dinner time. And I figured I would cook it with you because I'm really excited, but today I'm actually working with Green Chef, and I've never worked with them before. It's my first time, and it's really exciting because they're owned by HelloFresh. I'm sure you guys have heard of HelloFresh, but now they also own Green Chef, pretty much a meal plan that's delivered to your door. My mom has actually been a big HelloFresh person for years now. Like, she's been on that wave, and she doesn't even watch YouTube videos, so I was really excited when Green Chef reached out. So anyways, they send you a variety of meals. They are actually a USDA organic certified company. So that means that the meals are made with a variety of organic ingredients, which is amazing. And you have a bunch of different plans you can choose from. So I chose the paleo plan, but there's also the keto plan, the family plan, the balanced living plan, and the plant-powered plan, and I believe that's it. But you can switch between the plans, or you can stick to whichever one fits your lifestyle the best, or kind of try them all out. I think I'm gonna give them all a go, but like I said, this time I chose paleo. So today I'm gonna do the Korean chicken bulgogi, and I really like these kind of services because they give you the chance to try something new instead of sticking to the same recipe that you always do, which is kind of something I always do. So anyway, sorry the lighting in my kitchen is not the best right now, but it is around 6:30. So we're going to be making our little dinner here. So you get all of the ingredients, and they're all pretty much portioned out in their little baggies, and then you get the instructions. This is pretty simple. This is literally just a chicken stir fry essentially, but it looks amazing. It also has cashews in it, which is great. And I like that it tells you the cook time, which is only 20 minutes, which is great. 2 servings, and it's paleo and gluten-free, and it is 420 calories per serving. So that's really great. All you need is a medium saucepan with a lid, a large saute pan, medium bowl, measuring cup, and spoons. So I'm gonna get started on the cooking, and I'll kind of show you guys as we go along some of the more interesting tidbits. But right now it just says prep and marinate the chicken. So I am going to put the chicken into a bowl with the sauce. Okay, so I've chopped the chicken, and now I'm just letting it marinate in the sauce that they provided me with. And I'm gonna start prepping the veggies. Okay, so I'm just wiping these mushrooms clean. These are little cremini mushrooms, and it just says to wipe them clean with a damp cloth. So I'm just wiping these guys clean, and then I am going to chop them up. I'm also going to be chopping up the pickled ginger right here, and it just says to roughly chop it, so I'm just gonna kind of chop it up however. And then I'm going to start toasting up the cashews on the pan. Okay, so we are just toasting the cashews for 3 to 4 minutes. On this pan here, and then I'm going to transfer them over to the cutting board and chop them up even more fine than they already are. Okay, so we have the chicken cooking on one pan, and then we have the mushrooms cooking here, and I'm going to be adding the rest of the stir fry ingredients as the mushrooms saute a bit more, but I have this on medium-high heat and then the chicken on medium heat. Okay, so the chicken's starting to look really yummy. I realized also that I cut my chicken bigger than what it says on the instructions, but I just like it better when it's a little bit more of a substantial chunk as opposed to really small pieces. And then over here with the stir fry, I have the carrots and the cabbage, the onions, and the mushrooms all going. And then I'm going to add in the red peppers and some water onto the pan with the veggies as well. Okay, so I've added the red peppers and a 1/4 cup of water. So our stir fry is looking amazing. Our chicken's looking nice and brown. We just need to flip these over. Okay guys, so before I start plating this meal, I have just added some cauliflower rice into the bowl, just because I like to bulk up my meals a little bit at dinner time. Like I mentioned with the cauliflower rice at lunch as well, this is like one of my favorite things, and it's only 50 calories for like all of this cauliflower rice, and that's just some leftover sauce from the chicken, but I thought it'd be really yummy, just kind of like let the rice sit in there. And then I'm going to add my veggies and my chicken on top and kind of add like the last finishing touches and show you guys what it looks like and how it tastes. If you guys want to try Green Chef, you can go to greenchef.us/NikkiAndrea80 and click Get Started, and you can get a total of $80 off and free shipping. Okay, so I'm gonna try this right now and let you guys know. That is literally bomb. Oh my gosh, so good. Thank you so much to Green Chef for sponsoring this video. I'm gonna have a coupon code linked down below for you guys. This is so awesome. That literally took me less than 20 minutes, I would say. I was pretty efficient. I was cooking it at the same time. But if you guys want to try Green Chef, I will have it linked below. This is such a great thing for moms, models, anyone who's kind of on the go, or honestly, even people who just want to try out new meals, want to try out new recipes, anybody that loves to cook. This is not something I would think to put together myself, and I love that it kind of gets me out of my food comfort zone because I make a lot of the same meals all the time. So this is awesome, and it gets delivered right to your door. So also if you don't feel like going to the grocery store just to get new ingredients for meals every single night, this is a really great thing, and it tastes amazing. So like I said before, I will have this link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm gonna go enjoy this, but I hope you guys all have a great day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Really good.